Hi guys, welcome back to BIIB's channel. Today I'm doing a Rhianna inspired makeup look. It's one she wears quite often to awards and ceremonies. I really hope you enjoy and pick up some helpful tips along the way. So first I moisturise my skin using Embryo Lease. Please ignore the redness around my upper lip and eyebrows. I just literally threaded before I started the video. So now I'm just applying Indian wood paint pot onto my lids. It's a great base for doing a bronzy eye, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So here I'm just sweeping the colour texture over the socket of my eye using the Sigma E40 blending brush. This is basically to ensure that there's a really nice transition between the lid colour that I'm going to apply in a minute and the brow bone highlight. So make sure you do the exact same thing for both eyes and they look nice and even. Next I am applying a medium brown colour to the outer corners of my eyes. This will add depth and definition in the outer corner and make the overall look really nice and softly blended. So here I'm just building up on the colour because I didn't really think it was dark enough before. So I'm just working with the same medium brown colour and add a little bit more depth in that area. Then I'm using the Sigma brush again to blend that out and make sure everything looks really soft. And to avoid funny looks from other people, please do the same to the other eye. Just make sure it matches really nicely. So using the same brush I apply the medium brown with, I'm just taking a little bit over the lash line because I don't really want a harsh line here for the kind of soft look that I'm trying to achieve. But obviously it's nice to have a little bit of definition. And you'll always see this in our videos, we blend constantly to make sure everything looks nice and soft. So now I'm using one of the shades from the Bobbi Brown highlighter palette, also one that I showed in the eye mats video, and I'm just applying it to the lid. It's just a really nice bronze colour and it will help blend into the outer corner colour that I put in earlier. I'm taking a 217 by MAC and I'm just blending the colours into each other. Now I'm taking the lighter shade from that same Bobbi Brown palette and I'm creating a nice eyebrow highlight. This will really make my eyebrows pop, as you can see, and again it will create a nice transition between the lids colour, the socket colour and the highlight colour. Now it's time for eyeliner. I'm using MAC Black Track Fluid Line here with a just a small angled brush, and I'm just applying a really rough line, actually making sure it's really close to the lashes because I will be blending this out in a second. So as you can tell, I don't really like to waste lots of brushes on simple eye makeup looks. I'm using the same brush I used for the outer corner when I did the medium brown, and I'm just smudging that top line out. I really want it to be nice and soft and blended, like, you know, you can't even really see that there's a solid line there. It's just adding that definition that we really want. Just sharpening things up in that outer corner just to make sure it still looks a little bit defined, because although I want it really blended, I don't want it to look sloppy. It's meant to be a sloppy mess that is still very much in control. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I hope you get the gist of what I'm trying to achieve here. And as always, what you do to one eye, you do to the other. So believe it or not, we are pretty much done with the eyes. I'll probably go back and fix up a little later. And now you can see I'm using the Bobbi Brown foundation palette that I picked up at eye mats, and I'm just dotting the colour that matches my skin all over my face. Oh, and to do that I'm using the Sigma F80 brush. God, I love this brush. It's brilliant for blending, as you can see. Minimal effort, maximum results. So blend, blend, blend until it looks even. And next I'm picking out the concealer shade that's correct for my skin tone, and I'm just applying that with patting motions under the eye. Now I'm quite a perfectionist when it comes to concealer. I want it to look really nice and bright and well blended, so I would suggest taking your time like I do with this step, because I think it's really important, because if you have grey under eyes it can really ruin a really nice makeup look. So yeah, if you're trying this out, please take your time and blend it out as nicely as possible. no smoky look is complete without some black kohl liner. I'm taking Smouldering by MAC and I'm running it on the bottom and the top waterline to make my lashes look nice and thick. Now using a small blending brush, I am just smudging the bottom kohl liner out. Make sure there's no blotchiness or harsh lines under there. Also, this step helps to blend it into the concealer. Now I'm powdering my face using MAC NC 4C. What is wrong with me? Sorry guys. 42 powder. I'm just running some powder on the concealer to set it as well. We would not want that to crease halfway through the night because that's really not attractive. Next I'm going on to the eyebrows. As you can tell, I've got pretty thick eyebrows as it is, so I'm literally just defining the kind of corners and any small gaps that I see using the NYX eyebrow pencil, which I also picked up at IMATS. Just using the brush at the end to make sure that it's kind of nice and blended. Onto lashes, I'm applying a nice thick coating of Plush Lash Volume Mascara, I think it's called. It's the turquoise bottle by Maybelline. Now this stuff is my favorite. It's really nice and thick. It does need a little bit of time to get that thick consistency, which creates some nice bold lashes, but once it gets there, it's fabulous. So here I'm applying inner corner highlight. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick to do this again. This product is so good, so much use out of it for different things. I'm just contouring my face here with a little bit of bronzer. I don't want it to be too kind of sharp because it's just an overall like bronzy, goddessy kind of look. Well, that's what I'm trying to achieve anyway. So just literally running it on my cheeks, temples, chin, down my nose, like I have been sunbathing and catching a beautiful tan. Don't forget to highlight the cheekbones because that's also really important if you want to look like Rhianna. Now my favorite part of the makeup look, it's the red orange lips. I'm using a NYX lip liner here in the color orange. It's actually a nice kind of, it's the perfect color for this look because it's not too orange and it's not too red, and I'm literally just lining the outer corners and the edges and then filling the whole lip in as well. I would really suggest taking your time with this step because it's the focus of the makeup look and you want it to look immaculate. Here I've picked out a lip colour from the Bobbi Brown lip palette and I'm just running it on top of the lip liner as the final step to the lip look. Now it's always important with this bold look to just sharpen those edges with a bit of concealer, which is what I'm doing here. Almost there guys, just applying a highlight to my Cupid's bow to make my lips look fuller. And last but not least, a bit of Fix Plus to set everything. I really hope you enjoyed this look and it's inspired you to go ahead and try it out yourself. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. Also, I will try and list all the products in the description box as well. And take care and see you next time.